Welcome back to the NRL Fantasy Flog. I'm Joel, this is Rayner.
Hey.
Come up to the end of the season, pretty much.
Yeah.
We're
back.
We're back.
We had a week out because no one gives a shit anyway.
I was saying to you earlier that I don't know. I feel like the season's nearly too long. I've had enough pretty much already.
It's just once it's down, you run out of trades, so there's not too much you can do with your team except watch them and hope for the best.
I reckon if because everyone's sort of finalised their team like a couple of weeks after,
or just holding trades for injuries.
Yeah, a couple of weeks after the buys, and then after that it's just holding on. So I don't know. But anyway, we're back. We'll play on.
Yeah, let's see how we go.
How'd you go last week?
Yeah, went good. Pretty good score.
Yeah, the top score in all leagues?
Nah.
Oh, no, you didn't. No,
that's
right.
Kirky outscored me in the other one, but got a decent score, 958 or whatever.
Yeah.
Moved further up the standings.
Yeah, nice.
Matters, but
Very good.
by yourself. Didn't even look at it.
I did look at it once. I looked at it once, and I was just stuffing around, moving people around, and like thinking about trades for this week, and then I didn't. And then I just left it, and I think I cost myself a few points. But anyway, I had the week off in our league anyway, so after a solid victory in the first week of finals, which we haven't mentioned yet. I don't know why
we didn't do the show last week. Yeah, so obviously the week before, you beat me in the first round, whatever they call those finals.
So.
And but the top four are all back.
Yeah, we're all back.
Prelims, so probably the opponents I expected to play.
Yeah.
Just on the opposite side.
Fair enough.
If you get what I'm saying.
I think, because I think Luke and Lewis played each other last week.
Clearly the win is going to come from my matchup with Kirky. Outscoring
both
yourself and Lewis pretty comfortably
every
week.
Not every week.
Oh, you beat me like 3 weeks this season. And one of them was when we played each other.
Yeah, 2 out of the last 3 weeks. I've got form.
Yeah. Fair enough.
But anyway, it's time to switch back on, and we've got some big matchups this week. But
cool.
So what are we doing in this show?
I will recap obviously the results, and then look at team lists, and quickly, not really, and then just preview the matchups in both leagues.
Yeah,
going forward.
Yeah, I haven't got apples or spuds.
They're gone behind closed doors.
Yeah,
Dally M style. That's code for you couldn't be bothered doing it.
We'll reveal the winners in the final show.
I do know that Corey Oates is on there because he scored 4 points.
Did he?
Yeah.
In 80 minutes?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I guarantee he would have been amongst it, but...
yeah, so why don't you tell us in the comments who you think is going to be in the top few apples and top few spuds for the year without me revealing weekly results for the next couple of weeks.
If you want to go back and watch every video and actually count them up, that'd be great.
If you don't mind. Then let me know. And the Golden 8, we had 1 entry last week. So.
I don't think I got any right.
Didn't you?
I don't know. I don't know. I didn't check. I didn't care. Once I realised that no one was playing because no one had been watching.
No, so we might. Yeah. We'll do it again this week.
I think, like I said, people have figured out there's no prizes.
There's a prize. No one's going to win. No one's going to get 80.
Your name on the screen.
No. Well, merchandise. Talked about that before.
Merch. Oh, yeah. We've still got to talk to the suppliers.
Yeah.
Anyway,
should we just get into the games this week? Or did you want to talk about something else first?
No, I think we should look at the results from last week.
Oh, okay. All right.
Just because it happened last week. So we'll stick them up behind us as well. Obviously in the Viewers League, CK went down.
Yay!
And the number 2 seed went down as well. The Scouts.
Yeah.
Which sees Rayner's Bludgers and Pawnee have the week off.
Well done, guys.
Straight through the prelim final. The biggest matchup there was probably Wickets and Dempsey because they've both been in good form.
Yep.
And unfortunately, Wickets, not unfortunately for Dempsey, obviously, but someone had to go.
Yep.
And Wickets missed out. So he's actually fairly high in the overall standings.
Yeah.
And he's been bounced out of the finals week 1, so that's tough to take. And the other one who got knocked out was Fung. Fung's Fantasy Flukes.
It's going quite well up until this week.
Yeah.
Top scorer of the year? Did you have the top scorer of the year?
He had 1,040 like 2 weeks ago. Round 21. So.
I had the second top scorer of the year, and I'm knocked out too. So
to come off, that was his last score before this one. So to come off a massive score and then to go out in week 1 in the finals, I think goes to show how good the league has been.
Did you have a look at his team? It must have swapped heaps of people out.
No, I think it's just one of those cases of obviously Cook didn't score, so everyone missed out on a fair chunk of points there, and just some of the other guys that he's been relying on lately just didn't really pull their weight.
Fair enough. Bad luck, fellas. Bad luck, Paul. Bad luck, Robert.
Yeah, kind of shit happens. Usually when you're playing against someone that you really think you should beat, but yeah. So obviously we'll look at the matchups going forward for that later on. But if you want to crack on to the other league as well. So obviously after losing last week, myself and LK had to back up, and both sort of won fairly comfortably in the end. I
was hoping for a win from Luke, because I would have rather played Luke this week with knowing he's got no trades left, and but not to be.
But yeah, so obviously I go through to play against Kirky, and LK goes through to play against yourself, and we'll preview that later as well. But so double deckers.
But like
Jamie Clark's
fairly good season. I think he overachieved, to be honest.
Yeah.
Luke's been in the finals most years, but gets knocked out quite early.
His team was fairly good, actually.
Yeah. But again,
just unlucky with some.
I think both of these teams used most of their trades early. So.
Yeah, a lot of it comes down to depth at this time, because when the guys put up a bad score, you just got to cop it, because you got no one else to cover those positions.
Yeah,
that's when it drags your scores down, and people are looking at it. You got to be in 900s at least most games now.
Be thousands this week, I reckon.
Well, it just depends on whether Cook
and then
decides to play good.
And then the GF will be a letdown with like 800s.
Yeah, probably.
Alright, so they're the results. Move on.
Yeah, move on. We'll head into teams and tips, I suppose. Teams and tips.
Teams and tips. Woo!
The new promo intro.
Thursday night. Oh yeah, the Broncos play the Rabbits up at Suncorp. Very nice.
The Broncos are shit. Even though there's a few guys back, Maguire, I think.
Yeah. So what are we going to even talk about when we talk about these teams?
Nothing.
I'm going to talk about. I've got Adam Reynolds, and he plays first, so he's a loophole half in my halves.
Yeah, is he on a loophole?
What?
Do you have another half?
I might.
I'm not playing against it. Doesn't matter. So
and
Adam Reynolds has been in really good form.
Last week,
but so is Matt Lodge. 30, I wouldn't bother with him.
31 with a try last week, Reynolds. So
Matt Lodge has averaged in 60 the last 3 weeks.
He's killing it.
So where was that in round 1, you dickhead?
Reynolds got some kind of hand injury to keep an eye out for. But anyway, so I will definitely be loopholing him.
Yeah. Just plays early, so you get to see your score.
Crichton
is obviously in good form as well. He's been hitting 60s, averaging 66, wasn't it?
Yeah, if you need to finalise your team, round out the team, and you haven't got him, or if you need to
replace Tamalolo. He's a handy one. Plays first, so it's one of those ones where you're going to have to make a call pretty quick.
Yeah.
If you want him.
There's a trade and gone first game, boom.
Yeah, so, but, I mean, there's no point keeping him now. There's only a few weeks left.
That's right.
This week and 2 others, I think. So.
Is that about it?
Yeah, that's about it.
Who you tipping?
South.
Tipping South to bounce back.
Yeah. I just don't rate Brisbane at all. I think they're shit.
I'm going South just because I want them to win. And I'll go Cook.
Yeah, I'm going Cook as well. Just because I don't want to miss out when he goes big.
Nice. So, I guess that's who we're captaining then.
Yeah, probably.
Friday night. This one has some fantasy implications. Manly Titans, 6 o'clock.
Yeah, Lotto Land.
Have they got a coach still, Manly? I heard.
No, apparently he's gone.
He's gone, but is he gone?
No, he'll go to the end of the season. You'll see it out. Because obviously he has a bit of pride. Doesn't want to win the wooden spoon. Doesn't want someone else, coach, to come in and win the wooden spoon for him either. Yeah, Manly, obviously, they've got all those guns. that keep performing every week.
Manasi had his lowest minutes last week.
Yeah, they
and
dragged him
scored.
though because Manly didn't start too good.
And then Hodgkinson came on and
Hodgson came on and
Simbin.
so there was no way to get him back on really.
Yeah, that was the problem.
And I don't think they were going to anyway, to be honest.
So is he a hold, a loophole option?
He's a loophole for me.
Yep.
He's one of those ones where you play him if you have to, not because you want to. Because if he plays 80 minutes, he's got potential to go all right, especially against someone like the Titans. But there's always that chance with Hodgkinson on the bench that they got to find a place to bring him on, and it's usually going to be, unless there's an injury, it's probably going to be for Fanu.
Yep.
So, yeah.
And the season's over, so who cares?
He's got a lot of value in him too, so
which is good.
He's one of those guys, if you got him, you might
trade,
sneak in trade sideways to someone else.
Very good. DC, the number 1 half now. Or has been for a little while.
Yeah, he's on fire.
It's really good. Tommy Turbo. He's someone neither of us have, but might like in the next week or two.
The problem is just finding a spot to bring him in. With to bring in another back, and the thing is, like all these backs, they can go big.
Yeah,
they can also not go big.
I think I'm not looking so much as like another back.
He scored 70.
That's the thing. That's as good as any forward.
He scored 70. He got 2 tries.
Yeah.
He's involved a lot.
Yeah,
he's playing against the Titans.
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah.
But yeah, so.
And if you got another half as a loophole, they're scoring as good as forwards.
I hear what you're saying. Yeah. So if you had someone like Sean Johnson on your bench who's not really performing, and you wanted someone better to loophole, you could swap Sean Johnson to Tommy Turbo, and cover in case Ponga pulls out later in the week.
Hope you're watching. I hope you're watching Sam Kirk.
I don't know if that'll happen.
But anyway, yeah. So that's just my ideas. And Arrow and Ryan James. Ryan James is up and down a lot.
Yeah, it's based on tries, really.
So, who knows?
Yeah, fuck off.
Cool. Going Manly.
Yeah, tipping Manly. Not by much.
I'm going Tommy Turbo.
I'm going DCE.
Okay. Friday late game at Amy Park, Melbourne versus Parramatta.
Yeah, Para's really trying hard to not get that wooden spoon, aren't they?
Yeah.
And,
they sure are.
They played all right with Hayne on the wing and everyone all over the place.
Yeah, well, that's one. He wasn't it. He was.
But it was one of those games where Mitch Moses played his one good game for the month or 6 weeks or every 6 weeks or so that he plays good.
Yeah.
So pretty much he's done for the year now.
You wouldn't expect him to do the same against Melbourne.
Yeah, nah. And Cam Smith obviously had a big score. No one else did. The rest of the team. So.
But you wouldn't change the captaincy, would you, really?
Nah, it's a big call to take.
Yeah.
Well, it's a 50-50 either way. I mean, there's no guarantee either of them's going to score massive.
I'm going Melbourne and going...
Yeah, Storm,
Smith.
Smith.
Going Smith.
Yeah.
Simple stuff. Nathan Brown's going good too. Okay. Oh, no, he only got 51 last week, didn't he? Yeah, anyway. Panthers and Knights. This is another big one.
Yeah,
really.
The biggest news really is 2 big ones. Is that Maloney's out, so Cleary will do more kicking.
Yep.
And
a lot of
there was some doubt over Ponga earlier in the week that he might get rested, but the talk is now that he's got through fitness tests and training, and they seem to think he'll start. So hopefully he does. Otherwise, it's going to destroy most teams.
I think there's going to be some big points to this game. That's what I'm tipping.
Yeah, but I thought that too when Panthers played the Raiders.
I'm actually thinking Mitch
really.
Anyway.
Yeah, well, he kicks for 400 metres a game.
Yeah. So if you got Nathan Cleary, fantastic. You'd be happy with Maloney being out for a while. And couldn't really go anyone else on their team.
No, they're not really scoring too well. Kick out, been crap.
Yeah. Yeah. And I was thinking if you want another half, take a punt on Mitch Pearce. Anyway.
It's not really a punt now, is it?
No,
You're
no.
guaranteed to score decent because all the kick meters he gets.
There's like 5 halves that any one of them can go massive in any given week. So. Anyway, something to think about.
Cool.
Let me know if you get Mitch Pearce. I'd be interested to know.
I'm tipping the upset in that game. Going with the Knights.
So am I.
Serious?
Yeah, I'm going Mitch Pearce.
Copy
I've
me.
been talking Mitch Pearce up.
And Ponga.
Okay.
Ponga's due for some tries.
Okay. So does that mean Cleary, you're tipping...
If Ponga doesn't play, I'm not picking anyone.
Under
They can all
40?
go get fucked.
Cleary? Under 40.
Cleary will get like 65.
Okay.
Ponga will get 75. It's all good.
Pearce will get 85. Tigers versus Dragons at Leichhardt. This will be a good one.
Yeah, Tigers in decent form.
Yeah.
Dragons got no form to speak of.
Exactly. Could be another upset. I don't know what the upset would be though.
Battle of the bench hookers, Farah and McInnes. Fantasy bench hookers, not.
Okay. You got both though, don't you?
I do.
You got all of them.
Team's packed.
And McInnes got sin bin last week, which I enjoyed watching because I don't have him, but I can't imagine he'd have another bad game.
Yeah, he still scored all right for spending 10 minutes in the bin and the points deduction for the penalties.
Yeah.
and-
Oh, he would have got mid-50s.
So, yeah, I'm not worried about that. It's just the week that I brought him in. So, that damaged my score too. I could have pushed up to the 1,000.
Yeah.
Really hurt.
Ben Hunt has an opportunity without his mate Widdop there.
I really don't like the Dragons with Kurt Mann in the halves. I
reckon Kurt Mann's going to outscore Ben Hunt.
We will because defences are going to be all over Hunt.
Yeah.
Fifth tackle, he's just going to have so much pressure because he's going to be kicking the ball.
He missed like 1,000 tackles last week too. So Mahe for
Yeah,
back.
I just don't.
Sorry, talking about
Yeah, don't talk about whatever you want.
the cult figure Mahe.
Yeah.
Don't rush him back in if you've got trades. Obviously,
You didn't take a risk.
take a risk. No, I wouldn't take it on him. Mbai had a really good half last week and then did not score anything in the second half.
Yeah, but that's what I expect. He needs tries now.
Yeah, and Farah bounced back with he still only played 60-something minutes, didn't he? But he got 60 points still.
Yeah, he only played 62, I think. 62 or 63.
They got Little. There's no Little on the bench, but that could change again.
Yeah,
It
not
was a late
at the
change last week.
moment, but they can always push Elijah Taylor into hooker for a bit.
Michael Cheekham, if you're looking for a pod in the centres. Maybe.
Nah, it's too late for pods, and no one's looking for players at the moment. They're just worrying about their guys scoring. Aitken and Masters are the big head-to-head in the centres. If you've got Aitken, you're probably disappointed at the moment. It's not really getting over the line anymore, and the Dragons aren't playing good.
Yeah. He still got 40 last week without a try.
Barely. Took a while to get there.
Take that. Michael
But
Cheekham.
yeah, so nothing much to say about that.
Let me know if you get Michael Cheekham this week, and it'd be great.
I'm tipping Tigers,
Tipping Tigers.
but I'm tipping McInnes to make a mountain of tackles.
No, I'm tipping Dragons, and I'm tipping Ben Hunt. All that jokes aside.
Big Hunt.
Yeah, I think he'll go right.
I just don't like it. Cool. What's next?
Saturday night, Sharks and Cowboys.
Yeah, obviously massive news. Tamalolo's out.
Yeah. So
That's about it.
Cop the 1 week ban, so back next week. Do you trade him? Do you not trade him? You trade him out, trade him back in. You got to have a look.
You got to have trades
You
for
gotta have
that.
trades for that.
If you got, obviously you should have someone to cover second row, so you shouldn't need to trade him. And pretty much everyone who's playing finals now has him.
Yeah, that's right.
So everyone's in the same boat. Just comes down to matchups.
Yeah.
Say if you're playing someone who's got like Crichton and you don't have Crichton, you could trade Tamalolo to Crichton. You cover Crichton.
Jeez, I hope you're watching, Sam.
I can't afford to do all these trades.
Yes, you can.
No, I don't have that much cash left after the McInnes one.
Okay. Fafita was a bit down last week on minutes. He's been down on minutes lately, but
Yeah,
still
we're
got
coming
half
back
decent
after a
score.
week of... he's only going to get 48 minutes, 50 minutes a game from now on.
Yeah.
Just because of people like Woods.
You need Gallen to get an injury.
Yeah,
Which
you
would
need...
be nice.
Yeah, that would be good. But or Matt Pryor or someone who plays off the bench there. Well, let's need Woods to bugger off.
Yeah. Cowboys have made a match of their last few games, so who are you going here?
No, without Tamalolo, I don't see where they're going to get meters. He does so much work for them.
Yeah.
And the Sharks are grubby. I mean, a big, grindy, hopeless game to watch. It'd be a mongrel of a game.
Yeah, I'm not interested.
But I don't see Cowboys getting up here. Can't see it.
Nah, I think they're going to run away with it and put like nearly 50 on them.
I don't think it'd be like that. I think
know.
it'd be like a 24-10 sort of rubbish game.
Val Holmes for at least a hat-trick. Top scorer for me. Who you going?
Well, I think Sharks will win. I think it'll be a shitty game and a shitty player like Paul Gallen will top score.
That makes me want to watch it even less.
Exactly right. That's not the type of game I'm talking about.
Let's move on to Sunday. The Dogs versus the Warriors.
Yeah.
Another game don't want to watch. Maybe, I don't know.
The Warriors are in pretty good form, getting players back.
Yeah.
There's-
RTS is anyway from last week.
Yeah, there's talk that old matey Tohu Harris is not far away.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That ruined my season. Well, it was one of the guys that ruined my season.
The season's still going, man. It's not ruined yet. Lachlan Lewis back in, Bulldogs.
I've still got him.
So do a few people, but it's like, doesn't matter.
Probably not.
It's pretty weird. So the last 3 weeks, they'll have 3 different halves combinations.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I would have stuck with the one that won the game for him pretty comfortably, but
Anyway.
that's just me.
Well, I like a Lachlan Lewis.
Reece Martin had his worst score on the season,
30.
but that was all demerit
Demerits,
points.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
His tackles and
he's got that in
penalties.
his game, so
Against the Warriors, I don't know how this game's going to go.
I don't either. Well, how's Sean Johnson? You still got Sean, haven't you?
I do. I'm just loopholing him now.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
like I said, I don't see him playing unless Cleary shits the bed.
All right.
I might trade him. Depends on
Cleary goes well.
depends on how the matchup's going because
Yeah.
we'll see it later anyway. I'll talk about it later. But yeah, so
That's
yeah,
it.
RTS massive form last week, 300 and something meters.
I'm going to go the Dogs, actually. I'm going to go Lachlan Lewis. It's a bit of a outside.
I'm going the Warriors and RTS again.
Would be nice. Last game of the round, Canberra versus the Roosters.
Yeah, who gives a shit really? Roosters should smash them
We'll smash
just
them.
because Canberra, you got nothing to play for now,
Nah.
and
Madison's
it's
still in the
just-
halves. Going shit.
Joe Tapine had a massive game last
I
week. though.
did. Got 100, didn't he?
Yeah,
Cracked
but
a century.
no one's got him anyway, so there's all tackle busts and tries and shit.
If
Like
Luke
me.
was still playing, he'd bring him in this week, I reckon.
Well, that's the thing. You could bring in guys like that. You could take a punt with complete random guys
Yeah.
because all I need to do is play one good week.
Yeah.
Having said that, I don't think you'll play good this week.
Blake Ferguson was the other centre wing fullback I was looking at if I needed to cover.
He's up and down as well, though.
Yeah.
He has games where he just fumbles or doesn't play, doesn't do much, but
Yeah.
his run meters is usually good.
Anything else?
Nah. Just-
Roosters,
Yeah, Roosters to win. Probably.
Latrell.
I go Teddy.
Latrell and Leilua playing the same side. That'll be fun. Leilua's on the right, Latrell's on the left.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's correct.
What's your thoughts then?
I was just thinking about BJ Leilua. He's played a few good games lately.
Yeah, yes.
So he's due to have a real stinker.
Yeah.
Well, actually, last week he got put in the bin and still scored pretty well. So
I think there's a good chance either Leilua or Latrell end up in the bin this game too. Anyway, that'd be fun to watch. All right, who'd you go?
Roosters Tedesco.
Teddy's been. He hasn't really put any massive scores on this year, has he?
No, well, it's he tries to do it.
Yeah. All right,
And that's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Teams and tips.
wrap that up.
Cool.
Well, I'm ready whenever you are, mate.
Cool. So now we'll just jump into the matchups for this week for the finals, and we'll look at the Viewers League first. It's in the semi-final stage, I think they call it.
Yep.
The winners go on to obviously play against the better players.
Top fours, yeah.
So the first matchup we'll look at is CK's Merchants versus Dempsey's Dingbats. CK finished first, obviously, and Dempsey 8th in the league. But they've both scored fairly similarly.
Yeah, Dempsey's got the wood on him for the last 2 rounds.
Yeah, it's...
And looks like the CK's...
And he beat him in round 18 too.
Going backwards, so... I like the look... I might tip Dempsey in this one.
Yeah,
Nice
and
to see him get up.
the winner of this matchup gets to play against Rayner's Bludgers.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice. Well, I'd like to see CK not get knocked out, so...
I'd like to see Dempsey win just because it's better for the league to not have people like CK going well.
Yep. Very good. We'll look at the teams.
Yeah, well, quick look. Obviously, Dempsey's relying on Ryan James there.
Yeah.
They both got Tamalolo to sort out. But
Cleary versus Cherry Evans. Latrell versus Masters.
yeah,
Tommy Turbo versus RTS. These are all the matchups you're going to see in most games.
yeah.
CK's got Mitch Pearce on the bench.
No, it's usually polling with.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, sorry.
The
Nice.
CK's got more cover for guys dropping out, like Tamalo, and even if Ponga drops out, he's got Will Hopewadi. Whereas Dempsey doesn't really have a replacement for Tamalolo at the moment, so he's gonna have to trade.
Have you got trades left? Let us know in the comments, Dempsey.
If he doesn't have a trade, then he's out. I don't think he can win, just because he'll cop a 0.
Yeah, unless
CK will use Crichton and
unless Vunu's a laid in
nah, he won't be.
from the Warriors.
Nah, he's not going to play. Nah, so
Probably not.
yeah, so no one needs a trade there, but
Yeah.
it's going to be close.
Oh, actually, looking at that, I'll give the edge to CK. But
He doesn't have to power either. Oh, yeah.
to Power, I think I don't know. I don't know. I'm not that confident to Power. So Ryan James could go big.
Needs a big score from Essen Masters.
Yeah, SM Masters could go big, but so could
No
Latrell.
Latrell. Yeah, so I don't see it. He's got DCE though against Cleary and Johnson. That's Cleary, but he's got Pearce. Oh,
Go either way. I could go either way, but I lean slightly towards CK.
I do. I think he finished first for a reason.
Put your argument in the comments, Dempsey. Who are you trading in? How are you going to win?
Hopefully CK goes on a bender and doesn't change his team. And
He is fantasy.
yeah, I know.
There's no way he's not going to.
He's already done it. He's already done his trades.
Have you looked at his team?
No, I'm assuming that.
Probably. All right,
Anyway.
good luck. Good luck. We're rooting for you, mate.
The next matchup is Lone Scout versus
He's
Hillsong with Leeds. So the Scouts versus Hillsong with Leeds.
Going
So-
strong in both leagues.
Yeah, the Scouts finished second. Obviously, he's got a solid team. And
Outscored him every
LK
round.
finished 7th in this comp. He smashed him pretty comprehensively a couple of weeks ago. So
It's not looking good, okay? Let's have a look at your teams.
the problem too is LK's focus is clearly going to be on his other matchup in the other league.
Well, he's just got a new job. So that's fingers crossed. But that's taking up too much time.
Oh, I don't want to see the Scouts win. I want to see LK win this, man.
Do you?
Yeah.
Well,
It's
that means,
better for the league that way.
means I need scouts to get like basically.
But yeah,
no
we'll have a
score.
quick look. Obviously, they both got Tamalolo again.
Yeah.
They'll both
James versus
have.
Powell again.
Yeah, it would be the same halves like Brown, Trojovic, and Martin. So second row is going to be the same. Munster versus Cherry Evans is a huge.
Monsters.
And the centres, Isako and Aiken versus Masters and Mitchell.
It's a bit of work to do there, okay? But he does have trades.
And Lone Scouts, obviously,
He's got cover everywhere.
he's got the 4 top wing fullbacks.
Yeah.
So he's got cover everywhere. So these guys have planned out well, obviously.
Except for
They
his centres.
seem to know what they're doing.
Tuala. Yeah, you got to give the edge to Scouts. I mean, okay, he can trade. He's got no cover on the bench at all, so he's gonna have to trade keeper for keeper or whatever. So
Yeah. He's going to have to hope Finder who can pull out a big game, and Hodgson and Munster. These guys are
can't trade
really
them all.
risky.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Very good.
And he's got Fafita as well, who's been stinking it up lately.
Oh, Scouts doesn't have the feet.
Nah, he got rid of him.
True.
So he's really relying on Arrow. So the
Brought him back. He brought him back, didn't he? I'm sure he traded him out.
Who, Arrow?
Yeah. When he went on that 1 or 2 weeks out or whatever, or 1 week out and then MCL.
Well, he might have traded Fafita to Arrow.
I think he did trade him out and then trade him back in.
Yeah, fair enough.
I don't know how many trades he's got left. I don't think he'd have many.
But yeah, I don't. He's got McInnes too. I don't see LK getting up over the Scouts. His team's still solid.
There you go. All right.
Yeah, so the winner of that one takes on what's his name?
Yeah, McMurray.
Yeah, trying to think of his team name.
So, Pawnee.
Pawnee, that's right, from that show.
Alrighty.
So yeah, that's the matchups for the Viewers League. So we'll jump into the prelims for Fantasy Football Legends League.
Yeah, it's the top four.
name.
Top four are battling out for the GF spot.
Yeah.
And
So
Fantasy Fruiter takes on his line with Leeds. So we just looked at his team.
yeah, it's fourth. Obviously, LK came second in this comp.
Yeah.
So that's important to notice. Positions, the reason why I'm putting those in there is obviously if there's a tie, whoever finished higher on the ladder gets the win.
Yeah.
So even though you won the first week of the finals, you're in. You
Okay.
can't afford to draw with anyone. Put it that way.
I can't trade in the same players and hope for a draw.
Yeah.
Because it won't do me any favours.
Which is a solid tactic if you finish first.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, so obviously, last 3 weeks. Last week you had a pretty shit week, but before that, a couple of thousands.
Yeah.
So if you can find that form, I think you'll be right. But last time you played each other, round 5.
Round 5. He got me, yeah.
He got you.
I think he got me in the other league too. I think he's had the wood over me the last few years during the
I don't see it this week though.
competition rounds. But then when it comes to final, I don't think we've played each other in the finals ever. So that'd be good.
Yeah, so it's going to be a close matchup.
Yeah.
But not really. Well, obviously, we'll look at the teams. We looked at Lewis's with the other comp, but
So I've got to cover Taumalolo, which I can do comfortably. Arrow, yeah.
And Farrell goes back in the starting lineup.
Get Sailor out of there. Well,
He's going to play Flyno, doesn't it?
Yeah.
We're going to loophole Reynolds with Lewis. Is that what you're talking about? Oh, Luke Lewis.
I've got trades as well.
Oh.
Whether
like
I
you had
want
none
to,
left,
whether
mate.
I want to, I've got 2 trades. Whether I want to use them this week or not, I don't know. Depends how Reynolds goes in the first game, I think.
Yeah, so obviously you got Reynolds there.
Yeah.
So you'll see straight away how he's going.
Yeah.
He's got Ryan James. And like we said, those guys are a bit weird. Hodgson and Munster. And
Otherwise,
I don't see Sarko scoring. Flyno,
back
you got
on.
Flyno, yeah. So it's...
Ryan James versus the Power.
Well, he's lucky that Luke Lewis is back in because it means he can cover Taumalolo, can bring Brown on and cover him without needing to trade, and then can make some whatever trades he wants to rather than force trades. Yeah.
I think it's going to be close, but I think
it's close.
Paper, I'm slightly.
No, that's the thing. It's like if the players perform to their averages or what you'd expect, then I think you'll be right.
Cool. Is that it?
Yeah, I think. And obviously the winner of that goes into the grand final.
Yep.
Play the winner of this game, which is the Golden Apple versus Rayner's Bludgers. Third versus first.
Yeah, a big matchup.
Obviously, big scores. Big scores all around for the last few weeks.
Yeah.
Very close to 1,000 or over 1,000 in some cases.
Yep.
We also played against each other in round 5.
Can't really.
It was a big round, round 5.
Much out of that, can you really?
But yeah, I won that game as well.
Yeah.
Pretty comfortably.
So, how did he outscore you last week? What happened?
The main guys he had last week was Tommy Turbo.
Yep.
Angus Crichton.
Yep.
And that's about it.
So
Those off the back of those 2 guys, basically.
okay.
And because McInnes shit the bed.
Yeah. Okay.
It was a bit of a disappointment there.
He hasn't got Reece Martin either.
No, and Reece Martin had his worst game too. So two of my guys that I have that were different had their worst game of the season. If they hit average, I probably would have outscored him.
Similar to Lewis, Kirky hasn't got much depth on the bench.
Yeah, he's got Pereira and Lachlan Lewis playing. Luke Lewis. I keep saying Luke Lewis.
Lachlan Lewis. But, yeah, you don't rely on those guys. So
no.
I don't know what his trade situation is. I would imagine he's going to have to do something.
Oh, I don't know. If you look at because I already looked at this matchup pretty heavily. There's mainly 4 guys different. I'm sort of ignoring the bench at the moment. So he's got Crichton, Tommy Turbo, Izako, and he played Finu. And I had McInnes, Reece Martin, Aitken, and RTS.
Yep.
And those guys are fairly similar.
Yeah. Yep.
If Martin played to his average, he would have been fairly close to Crichton and so on and so forth and blah, blah, blah. But the thing that is important for this round is that Asako Crichton played the first game. Manly, I believe, played on the Friday.
Yeah, the second game.
Yeah, the second game. And then the other one, we'll find it as well. So all 4 guys that were different will have already played after the first 2 games.
It's a good position to
So
be
I'll
in.
be able to see all those scores.
Yep.
And if I need to, if they go crazy.
Yep.
I mean, there's not so much you can do about it. Because it still comes down to hoping for the best or whatever.
Depends if you're going to trade in any of those early games.
Yeah. And obviously there's the temptation to trade Tamalolo if needs be.
You got a lot of cover, though. You got more cover than anybody else in the comp.
Yeah, but the problem is when they play, there's not really too many people to trade to.
Yeah. Well, what about Finer? Are you...
I don't like Finer. I won't be playing him.
But are you going to trade him?
Yeah, he's probably one that I'm looking at trading.
Yep.
To hang on to Tamalolo. But the problem with that is he plays in the second game.
Yep.
And I was hoping that, like with the Ponga situation, if he pulled out, I'd need to cover that somehow.
I think you'll go Finer to Tommy Turbo.
That seems like a sideways trade, though. And then I've got a
Well, it gives you... Yeah.
half sitting on the bench. Well, the problem is with that, having a wing fullback and a half on the bench is the loophole option that I was using for my halves. It's the same player.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't be able to loophole both.
No, one of them would be a bench loophole.
Yeah. Which then creates all kinds of headaches. So I still don't know what I'm doing with my team. I may not do anything until after the first game or 2.
Yeah, I'm in the same situation.
So, but yeah, that's obviously the matchup. Big matchup for a spot in the grand final.
I'll give you the edge.
Well, I've had the edge all season over everyone, except for that one fucking game where I lost. But, yeah, I give myself the edge too.
Because who's going to play the GF against you?
I think you cover LK. I don't like some of his players. I don't think he can fix it in 1 week.
All right.
Yeah, I think that's it.
If we don't make it to the final, there may not be a show next week.
Yeah.
We'll
do some shows.
We probably should do.
We'll try and do shows to wrap up everything and get preview finals and stuff. And
yeah, I suppose.
If we're not in it, the show will only go for 5 minutes. But beyond that, yeah.
Yeah. All right.
That's about all I got.
I got nothing else. Good luck. Good luck playing this week.
Especially if you're in the Viewers League.
Yeah.
And you're actually a viewer.
Put in the comments if you want to have a chat about anything.
And put your golden 8s in too.
Golden 8. Talk about your teams. Talk about the season. Whatever you want.
Talk about what you want us to do in the off season.
Oh, actually, talk about what about the viewers decide what our background is going to be the next couple of weeks.
Yeah, I don't think anyone cares.
Because we're struggling to come up with it.
And it can't be porn. It can't be anything that won't hit YouTube's standards
we
of
want to
whatever.
fly under the radar still. So, yeah, put in the comments if you want us to come from a location or whatever you want in the background, really.
Yeah, and it can be anything within reason.
We'll take the best suggestions, which
Cool.
means if you put it in, you'll get it.
Yeah. Sweet.
That's it. Let's
That's
wrap it
about
up. Good luck. See ya.
Bye.
Bye.